Hello, everyone. Welcome to Self Care Project by Janelle Santana. I am the founder and CEO of this project, and I just want to say thank you for joining us from all levels of social media. Today, we're going to talk about 9 practical ways to love yourself. If you're there, please hashtag JS Self Care, hashtag JS Self Care, so I know you guys are there. Thank you for joining. And I want to go into our 9 practical ways to love yourself. But before I start, real quick, self care is basically self love, loving yourself and being into yourself. But a lot of people don't know that self care has a lot to do with accepting who you are and why God put you on this earth to be who you are. So, the 9 practical ways, that is what we're going to discuss. So, today, the 9 practical ways are acknowledging that you are struggling. That's the first one. Accepting that you are imperfect and that's normal. The third one is giving yourself compliments. The fourth one is slow down. The next one is set boundaries. Give yourself lots of treats, journal, and calm yourself like a baby. So the first one is acknowledging that you're struggling. Everybody in this world is struggling. Even the rich people are struggling. So don't think you're in the struggle by yourself. It's just saying, I'm struggling with my bills, or I'm struggling with my relationship, or I'm struggling with my kid. Just saying that you acknowledge the fact that you're struggling. That's what makes you love yourself. Acknowledgement is a big one. When you acknowledge that you're struggling, it will relieve some of your stress. You don't have to tell the world that you're struggling, but say it to someone, write it down. I'm struggling because. Now, when you're struggling, your business is struggling. Like if you have a cleaning business and it's struggling in some way, you could ask someone for help. Maybe ask someone to launch a business or something to that effect. So just acknowledging that something you're doing or something that's within you is struggling. When we're able to acknowledge it, we are able to love ourselves. We are able to practice self-care. The next one is accept it. Accept the fact that you are imperfect. So anybody, if you think you're perfect, please get off this self-care project. Please eliminate yourself because there is no one that is perfect. We may do things good. We may be great social workers. We may be great friends. We may be great fathers, but we have to accept that we're imperfect. And it's normal. It's normal to be imperfect. It's normal to say, you know what, this is not my profession. Maybe I'll go to my coworker. A lot of things that we're just not imperfect. And a lot of things I'm not perfect with. One of them is having struggles with my son and learning how to parent. Every day you learn how to parent, so you're not a perfect parent. You're a good parent, but you're not a perfect parent. This teenage world, these electronics are actually, they're challenging with us. So just know that imperfections are normal. If you're perfect, like I said, this is not the project you need to be on because we are imperfect and it's okay. I'm okay with being imperfect. The next one is give yourself compliments. A lot of people struggle with this, not me, because I always say, someone says, how you doing? I'm amazing. I'm perfect. I'm beautiful. I'm great. People struggle with giving themselves compliments. Why do everybody need validation from their partner, their friend, for a compliment? You look nice today. Oh, you didn't say I look nice today. Oh, you're not paying attention. If you feel you look nice today, say I look nice today. Give yourself those compliments. Stop. Self-care is not about seeking other people's validation. Self-care is about loving yourself and enjoying who you are. Self-care is nothing about what others think. So give yourself all the compliments. If you're doing a great job at work and your boss is not acknowledging it, say, I'm doing a great job at work. You may not be acknowledging it, but I'm doing a great job. So try your best to give yourself compliments today. If you want to, write a compliment about giving yourself a compliment, do it now. Put those compliments up. Say, I am beautiful. I'm great. I am who I am. I work hard. I'm a good parent. Give yourself those great compliments. The next one is ask for help. How many people are struggling with just asking for help? Is it okay to ask for help? Yes. I want to talk about a part that is not okay. If you are afraid to ask for help because you're afraid what other people are going to say, or if it's going to be thrown back up in your face, then those people need to be out your circle. If you got to ask for help and they say, oh, but remember when I helped you? Those are not your friends. Those are not your family members. And those people need to be eliminated. People that I ask for help, it's never thrown in my face. Never thrown in my face. So for me, I always ask for help. When I needed the self-care logo, I asked for help. When I needed t-shirts, I asked for help. When I needed help with my website, my cousin was right on it. Never once do anybody throw up in your face, oh, I helped you. When I wanted to use some of the gym stuff, I asked my friend. She was like, yes. Never once did she say, oh, self-care is a part of gyms. So these are the things that I'm okay with asking for help, but eliminate those that throw it up in your face, because guess what? They didn't want to help you in the first place. If you're throwing it up in my face, you never wanted to help me. You could care less about what I needed. You just said, let me just help her so I don't have to hear it later. And then you're going to throw it up in my face. So those people, if they are around you and you feel that you ask them for help and it's thrown in your face, then you need to eliminate people. Eliminate people that can even form words like I helped you. So most definitely, part of self-love and ways to love yourself and our self-care is asking for help. The next one is slow down. Oh my God. This one, I'm going to give you guys a great example of slowing down, because I am trying to run with self-care and I have to be reminded all the time, Janelle, slow down. So slowing down is something that I really need to work on, because I do want the self-care project to boom, but I got to realize that when God is ready for it to go, it will go. So this weekend, I called my friend and I was like, I need more t-shirts. This is the person who does all my artwork and stuff. So I said, I need more t-shirts. I want to brand them. I want everybody to start wearing their self-care t-shirts. So he said, draw them out or write them out and send me a few. I said, okay, I'm going to do it as soon as I wake up Saturday morning. I wake up and I did 30 t-shirts. The first thing he said was slow down. And I'm like, what do you mean slow down? I can't slow down. I want this to be everything. I want people to have a variety. With, like, when they walk in Walmart, there's a variety of things. He was like, slow down, do 5 to 6 shirts, see where they go. Everybody loved the self-care project, so just slow down. When I was able to secure a venue, my cousin Alana was like, slow down. Okay, you're going too fast. You're acting like your niece. So things that we need to know is slow down. Let the process go. Even though we're anxious and we feel like we got to do what we need to do quickly, it doesn't have to be done quickly. Slow down. Let the process happen. Guess what? If you slow down, the world is not going to end. We live in a high-paced world already. So one of the things we have to work on is just slowing down and realizing what needs to be will be and what's not won't be. We've spoke about boundaries, but non-practical ways to love yourself is about boundaries. And I think boundaries is going to keep coming up in a lot of our conversations. And the reason why they're coming up is because everything about self-love, everything about self-care is surrounded around boundaries. Boundaries is something that you set. Those are what you're going to accept from what you're not going to accept. So when you're setting boundaries, you have to set them very clearly. If it's someone that you're close to, you can say, you know what, that's a boundary for me. Please don't cross it. But you got to be able, with those boundaries, when they're crossed multiple times, you got to be able to remove yourself. And that is the part where the people pleasing come in and stuff. So set your boundaries, live by your boundaries. And if someone crossed them, most definitely explain to them. Do not give them a second and third chance to cross your boundaries. That we're not going to do. We're not going to keep allowing people to do and say what they want to us with no consequences. Set those boundaries, live by them. And the next one is give yourself lots of treats. Remember, when we're talking about treats and stuff, remember it's self-love. So you're doing everything for yourself. So giving yourself lots of treats is, if you out and you want to buy yourself something, buy it. It's a treat for you. If you want to buy a chocolate bar, buy it. Why not? Eat it in bed. I still snack in bed. It's a treat for me if you want to go buy a Louis Vuitton bag and you can afford it, buy it. But another good treat that you guys can give yourself that is a revolving treat is buy stocks, buy bonds, buy things that you could get another treat every month from it. So buying stocks every month, you could get paid from those treats. So just think a little different when we're buying ourselves treats. I mean, a $2,000 bag and having roaches in your home does not make sense. Those are not treats. You're trying to be better than someone and you're trying to show someone that you have it. So that's not what I mean. I mean, when I say give yourself treats where you're not non-regrettable treats, treats that you could say, I brought myself this, I'm gonna keep it, I like it. So that is giving yourself treats. So don't get the giving yourself treats mixed up with stuff you don't need to be buying. I mean, if you got roaches, buy bombs, not a Louis Vuitton bag. If your house need cleaning, buy cleaning products, not a Louis Vuitton bag. So just remember those treats got to be meaningful treats. A candy bar, yes, treat yourself. Some chips, some dip, Pepsi, treat yourself. Why not? Journal. Another good one is journaling. I like a lot of journals. I never finished the whole book, but it's good to reflect. Journaling also decreases anxiety and depression because you're writing it down and you're able to visually see it. So journaling is good. I'm sorry, it just started raining, so you guys can hear the rain. It's nothing I could do with that. But back to journaling. So write down things. Everybody have these fancy phones. We all have iPads. You can now talk into things. So journaling can be done electronically. It can be done written down. Writing in your journal is very good. The reason why is because you're able to physically see what you're writing. You could journal about good things. You could journal about bad things. You could journal about your day. Start with one-liners. One could be giving yourself that compliment. I am beautiful. One could be my goal for this week is I'm okay with the 5-year goal, with the long-term goal, but I really like to work on short-term goals because self-care is trying to finish that goal. So a short-term goal could be this week I'm going to clean my car by Friday, or by Friday I'm going to order the t-shirts or something like that. Short-term goals are really good and they're really good to journal. Most definitely work on journaling, work on what's going good for you, what's going bad for you, pros, cons. Write anything in your journal. What I noticed that I have a journal from when I was married and all the stuff before the divorce. I was able to go back to my journal and read all this stuff I went through. Oh my God. Oh, I accepted that. And now I can say, you know what, from I was there in 2008. Now I'm here in 2019. So you're able to reflect on the journaling. The next one is calm yourself like a baby. What that means is you can calm yourself like a baby, like getting back into the fetal position is very calming. You could calm yourself like a baby by, I use Baby Magic. So tonight I already took my night shower. I have baby magic on. That's very common for me. You can use lavender, chamomile, mint. All these things are common stuff that could calm you like a baby. If you're lucky enough to have a partner at home, what you can do is lay on their chest. You know how babies like to hear your heartbeat. That's calming yourself like a baby. You could cuddle, have him hold you really tight. That's also calming and soothing. So calming yourself like a baby can be done in various ways. If you have a partner, great. They can help you and you also can help them calm themselves. And this is all about ways to love yourself. Loving yourself is having that good feeling that I love myself and I'm going to calm myself like a baby. Baby Magic, Johnson and Johnson, those work wonders for me. Infuse the room with lavender is very calming. It also helps you. It helps you to calm down. Someone just said lavender baby oil. Yes, that all works to calm yourself like a baby. So if you can say you love yourself, I want you to implement calming yourself like a baby. So those are our 9 practical ways to love ourselves. Acknowledge that we're struggling. Yes, I'm struggling. Things are going to get better, but I can say I'm struggling with my bills. I'm struggling with religion. I'm struggling with spirituality. I'm struggling with death. I'm struggling with work. I'm struggling just to be a better person. Acknowledge that you're struggling. That is what loving yourself is all about. Accept that you're imperfect and not normal. It's okay not to be perfect and to be normal. I'm sorry, that's the rain. I live upstate. So accept that you're imperfect and move on. You're not going to be perfect. Look at our president, Jesus. Is he perfect? No. So just knowing that you're not perfect. Give yourself compliments. You don't need validation from no one to tell you you're pretty, to tell you you're doing a good job, to tell yourself. Give yourself those compliments. Ask for help. Remove the people that's going to talk about you that you ask for help. But most definitely ask for help. Don't wallow in your own sorrow. Ask for help. Slow down. One for me. I am going to start slowing down. That's one of my hardest things. But I need to slow down and let self-care work for itself, because self-care is going to bloom. I know it is. God wouldn't tell me to do self-care if it wasn't going to work. So I need to slow down. Set boundaries, remove people. Set those boundaries. Say no, what you're not going to do, what you're going to do. Stop being so much of a people pleaser. Set those boundaries and leave it at that. Give yourself lots of treats, meaningful treats, candy bars, bags, shirts, anything that you can afford, but not where it's going to hurt the home or hurt your pockets. So never say, Janelle said, give me lots of treats. So forget the rent, forget the mortgage. I'm going to treat myself. That's not what I'm saying. Journal. Everyday journal. We all probably have hundreds of books on journaling. I do. I have them from when I was married. I could go back. I could reflect. Journaling is all about reflecting from where you are yesterday to where you are today. So most definitely journal. Calm yourself like a baby. Lavenders, peppermints, chamomiles, hot teas, hot baths. Lay on your partner's chest. All of that stuff is calming yourself like a baby. I hope and pray that I was helpful to you guys with the 9 practical ways to love yourself. As always, continue to reach out with any questions you guys have. Continue to support self-care. Eventually, self-care will have a venue and everyone will be invited. But right now, see you guys every Sunday. This weekend is Memorial Day weekend, so I'm not sure how we're going to roll out self-care. So most definitely, we will be working on that. Everyone, have a blessed night. Thank you again. Good night and enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Pray. Practice your 9 practical ways to love yourself all week. I love to hear the stories. What are you doing for self-care? Continue those hashtags, JS Self-Care. Thank you and have a good night.